Nearly a third of children aged 2 to 15 in the UK are overweight or obese. Healthier meals, more PE. There are plenty of schemes out there aiming to combat the epidemic. But at one school in Portsmouth, a slightly different approach has been taken on. One that's being led by the pupils and has transformed playtime into something resembling a circus skills workshop.
I think it's really important today with our children who spend a lot of time at home indoors playing on their Xbox and their Wii to have the opportunity to be active. I think it also helps with their learning in the classroom if they've been able to have time outside to run around and release that energy. If we can encourage them to enjoy it at this age, it would be something they'll take on with them for the rest of their lives, and there won't be that challenge when they're older. It'll be something that they will just be used to.
The Change for Life activity scheme was launched on a school-wide basis at Wimborne to try to get all the children involved. A huge variety of sports and activities are on offer during lunch breaks, from traditional football skills to cheerleading, Zumba, space hoppers and pogo sticks. You name it, they've probably done it. With a little help from grown-ups, the activities are run by sport leaders from the older years. Younger ones can choose what they do or don't do. And registers are taken to see who's been doing what and keep track of activity levels.
From the data that we take in, we can see which children do not take part in any activities. Now that's not to say that they are obese or they are lazy or, they're this, that and the other. You can't put them in a pigeonhole. Some of them may not have such strong social skills. Some of them may lack friendship skills. Some of them, may be new. So it covers a range of things, because as well as getting the children involved to be more active, you're also reaching out to them and building social and emotional skills at the same time. If you look at the registers, you can see that they do continue to participate. So I know overall the majority of children who do the Change for Life Club go on to become more active. It's very good character building for them. It's actual life skills that I don't think can be taught in a classroom. Some things do need to be taught out in the playground, and especially when it comes to social skills, friendship, conflict resolution, all of those things, that needs to be met out in the playground where it's going on, because that's where the action happens. That's where you need to be sociable, it's where you need to be friendly, it's where you need to share.
So what do the guinea pigs themselves think of the experiment?
We run activities for the year 3s and 4s so they can get active during the lunch times, because they don't really get to do anything during break. All they do is just run around. So we do it so we can make them have fun.
And some people and families, they never go out much, so it's nice to encourage year 3 and 4s to get active.
I like the activities outside because I have lots of fun in the bouncy hoppers, and we do races all the time and I always lose.
Because if you're not active, then you just and then it's just really boring. But when you're active, you're out, you're moving, and it's good for you.
When you're older in life, you could run. So say if you went to the forest, you could play in the forest
And help keep fit.
Change for Life.
And the staff agree that it's had a huge impact on playtime, activity levels and behaviour.
Well, before all these activities started, needless to say, children used to get a bit bored. Children do play with each other, obviously, but then we used to get quite a few falling out, a lot more squabbles to sort out, etc. But now they're learning to interact and share. They're having lots of fun out here. It's a very positive atmosphere now compared to what it was. And we've got the upper school sports leaders come round and share their knowledge of football with the younger ones, which gives them a bit of responsibility too. And it's just a much more positive atmosphere all round with all the space hoppers. It looks very hectic to look into when you're looking onto it, but it is so positive. I spend very little time now having to tell children not to do this, not to do that, which used to make it quite a negative experience for me actually. But now it's just brilliant with Miss Knight bringing all this stuff in.
But while Wimborne has gone all out, staff here stress that any school can start a similar project using basic equipment already available. Charlotte Briere-Edney, that's Solent.